This is a very particular set of circumstances and a particular context. So we can say that in combination this is unique in terms of what we're seeing. I'm not aware of another mortuary enclosure like this. The other burials have tended to be within burial monuments, often with rectangular ditches around them. So this has an interesting story to tell. And also the collection of artefacts that have come from this chariot grave are unique, and they're contributing to a particular story in the middle of the 1st century AD. Again, that is a distinctive story which is different from the other chariot graves that we have. Unfortunately, so far, we've not been able to tell a great deal about the person who was buried here. We know that there was a sword, and we know that that marks status or high standing. We know that the chariot, again, would have been a high status, a display statement, reserved perhaps just the few rather than the many. But we haven't been able to find any bone or teeth. We haven't been able to find a clear demarcation of a grave area with a set of grave goods that helps us to go, it was here. So we still do have questions about, was it a man, was it a woman, was it a young man, an older man? The archaeology just doesn't allow us to answer those questions, unfortunately. So that's the nature of archaeology. You have to work with the evidences that are presented, and this geology, this site, has allowed us to see some things, but perhaps not some of the other things we would have liked to have retrieved. We'll put in place a plan to get the iron artefacts x-rayed quite quickly. We need to sort of have that map, that picture, to be able to see what's underneath the rust and the corrosion. And we need to be able to take, where anything survives, wood samples from just the interior of the tyres. If there's any wood surviving, we'll need to take that before we allow the ironwork to dry out. So those are immediate first steps, and then in conjunction with that, I'll be needing to prepare with colleagues a treasure report on the additional finds for the coroner, so that the coroner is aware of the additional finds that have been made, and we can take forward that treasure process over the next few months.